Bismillah. Once upon a time, in a distant village, a man known for his stupidity and his peaceful mood. One day, he had the idea of getting married and started looking for a companion. After several requests, which were in vain, he finally found a woman who agreed to share his misery. She was almost as foolish as he was. Sometimes, only sometimes, she had a glimmer of intelligence that allowed her to place spiritual and relevant distributions. By a happy coincidence, they both had the same first name, Bahloul and Bahloula. Bahloul was a bit lazy and spent long moments crowing, dozing and daydreaming. Her round, shabby face lit up with a broad smile that hinted at her yellowish teeth. He imagined himself a breeder and a wealthy trader. Wanting to materialize his hopes, he decided to start raising donkeys. It could not fail and on the contrary had to prosper because this sober, patient and resistant animal was at the time much sought after in the mountains. One day he went to town with the firm intention of bringing with him half a dozen of these easy-to-feed animals. Along the way, he calculated the expenses to be incurred, the advantages, sales, charges to demand, and found himself with a huge profit. The prospect comforted him, made him happy, and he kept rubbing his hands in satisfaction all along. On the marketplace, he spotted 7 little bats and bought them immediately, without even haggling. In a rush to go home to take them to pasture, since they looked bony and skinny, he settled comfortably on the most solidly, pushing the other 6 in front of him and set off. To encourage his mount to accelerate his pace, shooting roar, roar, happily swinging his long legs swish framed the poor animal's body. The latter weighed down by the weight that was imposed on him, losing his breath, observed perfect indifference and kept his senatorial train without changing it. Faster, you donkey! May Allah curse the man who possesses you. Indeed, what did he do by making himself the owner of such a stupid, stubborn and deaf beast? Bahloul was very suspicious because he frequently counted and recounted them. At a detour from the path on which he was engaged, he undertook to count them. Index in front, he began to say aloud, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, but it is not possible, he articulated, shuddering. I remembered buying 7, there are only 6 left. Where did the 7th go? He looked back to the sides, but discovered nothing. He worried, panicked, and began to count frantically. He found the same figure, 6. Philosopher and good shield, he bowed to fate. Never mind. He consoled himself, the loss of a donkey is cruel, but I must bear it. It is fate that decides for each of us. Maktub. Arriving near his modest hut, he spotted his wife who smiled smugly. His Bahloul was gaining importance. Oh, my dear Bahloula, he called out. A great misfortune has happened to me. I lost a bump along the way. I buffed 7 and I can only find 6. His wife, her forehead anxious, began to count in her turn, and as soon as the counting was finished, she burst out laughing with a wide throat. Then confided to her, You lack the spirit of observation, my dear Bahloul. I, unlike you, I count 8. The 7th carries 8.